VIP Chautauqua with Cable 8's James Reed. Tonight, part 2 of our profile of Jamestown's almighty tattoo studios with an in-depth look at the actual tattooing process.
VIP Chautauqua is brought to you by Reed's Jewelers.
What's the basic procedure? I mean, what are you doing? You're injecting ink actually under the skin, is that right?
Yep, you're injecting pigment under the skin. It's only going under the skin about the width of the thickness of your fingernail. I mean, you're barely going under, so it's not like it's as traumatic as getting a shot or even a piercing. It's, on most accounts, people consider it on the spectrum from pleasurable to annoying. Some people consider it painful, but I think those are people that have a really high anxiety level and they convince themselves that it's really, really hurting them. So I think that's more tension than it is actual pain.
Speaking of pain, let's check in with an almighty client getting her first ever tattoo and see just how bad it really is.
What do you think?
Oh God, that ain't that bad. I mean, it stings a little bit, but I'm good.
What would you say it felt like?
Honest to God, it feels like a couple bee stings.
So I hear people say that a lot.
That's what it feels like.
But I always thought bee stings hurt worse. I can't imagine being stung by a bee over and over and over again.
Of course, the process all begins with the original concept and perhaps a bit of artistic upgrading. Cable 8's resident veteran tattooee Fred Godowski went under the gun to help illustrate the rest of the procedure.
We basically prep the skin the same as the hospital would do for invasive surgery. Clean it with skin antiseptics and shave it down. You make sure all the peach fuzz is gone. And then we use a chemical to help transfer the carbon-based stencil onto the skin. So there's no real use for freehand tattooing anymore. You can get your design 100% on paper so that there's no guesswork on the client, you know. We're going to tattoo the outline so that it's in the skin. There's no wiping it away, you know. This is really, I mean, for me and my own personal tattooing, this is the critical slow point, you know. And then after that, we'll go in and then, you know, we'll bring the tattoo to life with detail, color, shading, highlights. Right now it's, you know, kind of boring looking, kind of flat. Tattoos in this state can sometimes kind of be hard to read, like what is that? You don't really know what's going on. But after you put the color into them, they really, really pop.
All right, thanks, James. Now to find out more about Almighty Studios, you can check them out online at www.myspace.com/almightytattoo. And be sure to join us again next week for the third and final part of our profile, when we'll discover some of the mysteries surrounding the studio's appropriately named auditorium. And as usual, James reminds you that he's always on the lookout for more very interesting people. If you know of someone who has an interesting job, talent, or hobby, you can contact us via the information on your